after we might unload the scooter from the Harvest Host, and then I can explore a little bit more, and then I have all day tomorrow on the scooter to explore as well. It doesn't look like it's too big. It looks like if I go down every road it's probably 100 miles, so that's not too terrible. And then there's the Blue Ridge Parkway, which we will be following to our next destination, which I guess it's not officially part of the Great Smoky Mountains, but when I was doing my research, it says it's one of those things when you're at the Great Smoky Mountains that you must do. And we'll be doing that from the motorhome. Let's go to Door Mountain. As she's sleeping. We're all loaded up. Yeah. All right. See you there. Welcome to the Oconaluftee River Trail. Distracted, sorry. So, like I said, this is one of 2 trails that allows dogs. Chatted with the visitor center people, very, very nice. So Cades Cove is a highlight of the park, and I guess it's closed to vehicles tomorrow. So you can walk it or bike it. That takes about 2.5 hours to get there. And it goes a half hour before sunset. So I'm trying to debate if we'll do the scooter. I think I probably will go there after I tire out the puppy and myself, and then we can do the ride. Anyway, here's our little village. So yeah, can't really see the mountains too much from here, but I saw them driving in, so I'm super excited for driving around the park. Yeah. Oh, I didn't bring bug spray. Hopefully bugs aren't too bad out here. She didn't even make it down the trail as the visitor center. Cute little farm for people to look at. Yeah, I'm excited for today's adventures. What a nice, peaceful change. This greenery is amazing. Oh, and I was, okay. So I got an answer to our question from the visitor center. That's how the Smokies got their name. Water carried through plants is released through the leaves as a vapor. The vapor is carried through the conifer trees, release terpenes, an organic chemical. Large amounts of the terpenes give a smoke like haze. Huh. I'm glad I read that. I definitely remember that wrong. So yeah, water, conifer trees, terpenes, haze, Great Smoky Mountains. I'm not sure how far this trail will go. I got time, got an hour. Let's get a half hour, 45 minutes or something. Let's go. So beautiful, the river. You can So we're almost, I did about a mile, then we're headed back. I'm almost back to that museum area. Since I have the beast contained, I'm gonna go see what I can see. It's 1:30, and we didn't see any of the elk, which, as we have learned, midday is the worst time to see critters. So, headed back to the rig. I'm gonna set up camp and load the scoots. Let's see what stuff we can find. Sounds like in the morning they're grazing through here. So, I wonder what that smell was. Oh, apparently Surely there may be pigs in here somewhere. Pigs are cute, but don't touch them. Fair enough. They must be in... Oh, yep. You're sleeping. I understand. Here's an old-timey farm. Welcome to the Great Smoky Mountains. Alright, as you can tell, we're on the bike now. So since I'm gonna try to go to that cove, it's 60 miles, 2.5 hours one way. So I hope she's hanging in there. I got treats, I'll bribe her. I mean, it should be beautiful, but it's gonna be long. So I filled up, we got filled up. 60 miles times 2 is 120 miles. I should get about 200 miles on the scooter in normal conditions. So yeah. Let's get to getting. So we made it to the start of the loop road, 11-mile loop road. Oh, it was an old farming community in Cades Cove. Anyway, I bought the book. Didn't film, wasn't able to stop and didn't film too much on the way here. I mean, you'll get little glimpses of the road. It's amazing out here. Like, I mean, this doesn't do it justice, but following that river as it snaked through was so crazy. So anyway, it's 5, I think now, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. We might be driving home in the dark, but since it's closed tomorrow, I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to walk 11 miles. So this was the only decision. This is the only day. She wants to go flirt with people over here. So let's get back on the bike. Oh, hello, summer vacation. You're so spoiled when kids are in school. Well, that was not what I expected. There's a bear. There's a bunch of bears. Okay, I'm not so mad at it. I will certainly be taking it. worth a 5-hour drive. Yep. Good morning. I guess it's good afternoon from the Great Smoky Mountains. It's pretty cool. So we got unlimited time today. Not unlimited, but we got lots of time today. So we're gonna slowly meander. We're gonna go to that tower, the observation tower. Find lunch somewhere. Getting to this observation tower, kicked my butt, but we're almost there. Can't quite see it from there, but look, the highest point of the Great Smoky Mountains. Almost there. Of course it's crowded. Look at it. Because we're kind of, I'll have to relook at the map, but I think we're kind of like in the middle of the park, and it's just, we're just surrounded by these Smoky Mountains. You made it.
Maybe they're coming back.
Apparently that spiral's an old fire lookout. That makes sense. 1959, I heard that it went from wood to concrete. Downhill's so much nicer. Yeah. This is one of those wild locations that every time you look at it, you're just like, wow. They are a great Smoky Mountain for sure. Okay, she's ready. Morning. That Kuwohi hike, 300 feet and a half mile. I was tired, so I came home and I kind of lazed around yesterday. So today we are doing Blue Ridge Parkway.